Welcome. Today we're going to learn how to create classes within C3 MicroCloud. Remember that only teachers and administrators will be able to do this. After logging into the system, we will go to the menu on the left or on the main page itself and choose the Classes option. Classes allow teachers to create a topic of common interest so that students can discuss and collaborate with each other, thus enriching learning. In Classes, click on the Add button. A box will open for us to enter the name of our class. Then click on the Save button, as shown on the screen. And now we have our class created. Within Classes, we can make various configurations. Let's find out a bit more about them. By clicking on the three dots as indicated on the screen, we will have the following options: upload a banner, select a theme, and settings. Let's start with the banner upload example. In this case, we can either drag the banner file into this box or indicate the location on your device where the banner file is saved and click Open. After uploading this banner file, we'll click Save, and it will be uploaded as your class theme. We can also select the theme we want from the options already contained and available within your C3 MicroCloud. Once you've selected the theme you want, click Save, and it will now be loaded as your class theme. We can also make other settings, such as changing the name and also entering a description for your class. This description will be shown every time we hover over the information button. This example will be shown right after this description of the settings options. In addition to the description, we can also determine the level of permission for posts in the discussion feed. Here we have three options: whether students can post and comment, whether students can only comment, or whether only teachers can post and comment. After selecting the desired configuration option for posts in the feed, we can also determine the type of view within that class. Here, too, we have three options: whether students will not be able to view any other participants, whether students will be able to view other students, or whether students will be able to view everyone who is part of that class. Just remember that, within a class, we can have not only students but also other teachers added. Once the settings have been made, click on the Save button. Now, when we return to the page for our example class, an information button will appear. Clicking on it will open the description we have just entered under the Settings option, as we can see on the screen now. If we hadn't entered a description, the information button would be hidden. By going to the Feed tab, we can make posts. These posts can be enriched with links, images, videos, and other various types of attachments. When the post is published in the feed, it will be shown which user made it. It is important to note that the teacher profile user will only be able to edit and/or delete posts in the classes they have created, and the administrator will have unrestricted access. Back to the explanation. Within each post, the user can click on Edit or Delete. If asked to delete, a box will be shown so that the user can be sure of the procedure they are about to carry out. Now onto the Learning Path tab, which allows the teacher to assign specific content in an organized way within a given theme. And these learning paths can be contained within classes, further enriching students' learning by directing them to specific content within a theme. However, learning paths can also be created directly via the Options menu within your C3 MicroCloud. We'll show you this procedure in detail in another video, which will exclusively show you how to create learning paths via the Options menu. Now, we'll start by creating a learning path within our class. To do this, click on the Add button, as shown on the screen, and first choose the option to create the learning path from scratch. When you click on this option, a box will open for you to enter the name of your learning path. Once this is done, click on the Save button as shown on the screen. Now we have a learning path within our class, and we're going to assign the contents that are relevant to this learning path. Adding them is very easy and intuitive. Just drag them to the indicated place as shown in the example screen. You can choose as many contents as you need from those available in your C3 microcloud, regardless of their type, videos, files, websites, etc. As these contents are added to your learning path, you can preview all of them. There are two ways to close the view. You can click on the X button or the Finish button, as indicated on the screen. You can also save the learning path directly. In this case, you will be notified that it has been saved successfully. With the contents inserted into our learning path, we can now explore other possibilities. If we click on the three dots as indicated, we can Publish, Preview, Export as a learning path template, Edit, Duplicate, or Delete. If we choose the Publish option, we will receive a warning that the procedure has been completed successfully. Note that now that it has been published, the Unpublish button is available, as shown on the screen, so that you can revert to the previous publishing procedure. You can also use the three dots to do a preview. Notice that the option to unpublish has also appeared here, so we have two ways of doing this. But let's go back to the preview option. This is so that you can fully analyze how your learning path is going, i.e., viewing all the content you have entered. To do this, click on the arrow that appears in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen to move on to the next content or return to the previous one. To close this preview, you can click on the X or the Finish button, as indicated on the screen. In addition, by clicking on the three dots again, we also have the option of exporting this learning path as a template. If we do this, the learning path we created in this example will not only be contained within my class, but it will also be exported to the learning path templates that are available within C3 microcloud. First, we'll click on the Export option. A box will open where you can keep, edit, or change the name of the learning path. Next, click on the Save button, as indicated on the screen. A warning will appear that this procedure has been carried out successfully and that I must go to the learning paths within C3 microcloud in order to view this. Let's do this check now. On the main page of your C3 microcloud, go to the menu on the left or on the main page itself and choose the Learning Path option. And here it is, as indicated on the screen, the learning path that I had created within class and asked to be exported as a template. This means that it will now be available not only within my class, but also within the learning path templates available in your C3 microcloud. It can also be reused within other classes. Let's go back to the main page and select the Classes option to return to the class we are demonstrating, specifically the Learning Paths tab. Again, by clicking on the three dots, we will now explore the Edit option. As indicated, we will load a thumbnail, indicating the location on your device where this file is located, and clicking Open to load it. We can insert a description here, the objectives, and also estimate the time that this learning path will require of the student. Once this is done, click on Save so that all this information can be included in your learning path. A warning will be displayed indicating that the settings have been edited successfully. Notice that the following information now appears on the card of your learning path: the name of the user who created it, the estimated time that will be required of the student, and the amount of content contained within this learning path. Returning to the 3 points, we also have the option of duplicating the learning path within the class. Again, a warning will be shown to confirm the procedure. Finally, Still using the three dots, we have the option of deleting the learning path. It's important to remember that for any deletion procedure in your C3 microcloud, a warning box opens so that we can be sure of what we're doing. Still on the Learning Path tab, via the Add button, choose the Template Learning Path option so that you can choose one from those that already exist in my C3 microcloud. In other words, I can insert them into my class. Let's look at this example now. Notice that after choosing this option, a box will open showing all the learning paths that already exist. At the bottom of the box, press the arrows to move forward and view the others or return to the previous ones. Select the ones you want so that you can use these templates within your class. I can add the description, the objectives, in short, all the configuration information that we have already seen in the previous example. Now we have two learning paths inserted into the class, one that we created and one that we inserted from the templates. Finally, we have the tab for users who can be added to our class. Clicking on the Add Students button, as just indicated on the screen, will open a box so that the students can be added easily. I can select them all and add them. I can also delete them in the same way and with the same ease, i.e. by selecting all of them and moving them. Or I can select just a few students to be part of my class. I can also remove them from here. Then click on the Save button. A warning will appear informing you that the students have been successfully added. We now have a list of the students who are part of my class. You can also add teachers to this class by clicking on the Add Teachers button. The procedure is the same as for adding students. In other words, I can add all the teachers at once by selecting and moving them. I can also delete them all at once. We can also add and remove just a few teachers. Once this is done, just click on the Save button and a notification will appear saying that it was successful. And now, I have my class completely set up and containing two learning paths, one that we created and another that we used from the existing ones within our C3 microcloud. In addition, we also added users, students, and teachers to be part of this class. Critical Links thanks you for your attention.